If you're watching this before December, there is an important message that the universe has to give you. So if you're unfamiliar, I'm Laura. I do tarot and oracle and rune readings here on YouTube. And today I have a lot to do. I have a lot of personal readings to catch up on, just a ton of videos to edit. I have to start packing because tomorrow morning I'm leaving for California and I did not even remotely begin to prepare for that. But I felt this really strong urge, this really strong call to do this reading with this specific title. So this is a timeless reading for whenever you're finding this. I'm filming this on November 11th, 2024. But even if you are currently in December, in the month of December, this reading can also still apply to you because it might be showing you what you're currently going through. And even if you're watching this in like January, February of any year, you know, like January 2026 or something, it could still apply for you. It'll just be like what you need to know before, like, you know, the next 11 months or whatever. So it's a timeless reading. Anyways, let's begin. We have Hagalaz coming out as your rune, and I asked the question to the universe, what exactly do you want me to say here? What do they need to know before December? And Hagalaz is the rune of disruption. And I know that sounds scary, but hang tight. This rune comes out when the cold, harsh winds of reality set in, okay? So if there's anything in your life that you've been really idealizing or rushing or jumping right into without giving it a second thought, I feel like leading up to December and in December, all of the practical challenges that come along with what you're doing will come up. And okay, I see where this is going. Spirit really, really, really does not want you to get frustrated with that. And they're saying, you know, if this is a dream of yours that you're working on, don't give up, because there is still amazing hope and chance that this can work out for you. Okay? Really amazing outcomes can happen for you in December. But you're going to have to be patient with the process. And sometimes when these challenges come up, it's not a sign to quit. It's not a sign to leave or end things. And I'm specifically talking about when it applies to your dreams, your goals, the things you want to manifest. Sometimes those challenges, or like perhaps the more practical reality of things, come up to just simply show us the way forward. You know, because we can wear our rose-colored glasses sometimes and be like, oh, this is going to be so easy to do. And then it's in fact not as easy as we thought it would be, you know? And I feel like spirit, the universe, is done lying to you or hiding things from you. How do I put this? Wow, so many messages are coming through right now. It's like, I'll give you a personal example. If you would have told me back in like 2017, when I first started my business doing readings for a very low price, that it would take me several years to get out of poverty and for that business to make like a livable wage, I never would have started it, okay, at all. The universe had to lie to me in order for me to get to a place of complete and utter bliss and contentment and just complete happiness that I stuck it through. And, you know, what I'm seeing here for you, this message is the universe is done hiding things, you know. I think you're old enough, mature enough to get the full scope of how much work something will take, or, you know, the challenges that are going to come up. You're receiving that sort of responsibility. Now, this could come up in any means. We have the Page of Pentacles just flipped out for you. Okay. Some of you guys may be feeling quite ambitious right now when it comes to earning more money or achieving some sort of critical career success. I can't talk. Before December, or like towards the end of December, like from now in December, you know, for the rest of the year, you may have these really big financial dreams, or even like a goal of commitment. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come out with that Page of Pentacles in reverse. Another thing that I'm seeing here, okay, the universe is going to really, really illuminate the people in your life who are not committed, okay, giving off Page of Pentacles reverse energy. They are all talk, but they don't show up with, action. Universe is about to show you that very bluntly, very clearly. Because your spirit guides, you're very well protected. If you're watching this, you are so spiritually protected. You know, I feel like a lot of you are strong light workers or just connected so deeply to the energy realms, the spiritual realms, because I'm picking up on a ton of beautiful spirit guides and loved ones on the other side that like absolutely protect you. Like if they catch somebody talking bad behind your back or being shisty in any way, you're protected from that through many means. Maybe you have a dream that shows you exactly what they're doing. Maybe it just doesn't work out for whatever reason. And also people get their karma from hurting you really hard. Woo! So you're protected spiritually, which is a great thing. And anyone in your life who is not on your team will be illuminated before or during December. Okay. Wow, we have the Knight of Pentacles right next to that. Crazy. I love this. Yeah, this is interesting. Really interesting. 2 court cards, both pentacles. The page coming out in reverse here. So this is, the page is, when it's in reverse, immaturity. You know, the people who are all talk, no plan. Another thing that I'm seeing is that you're killing this within yourself. Okay? The old you, the younger you, might not have stuck around to do the hard work and overcome the challenges that you need to do in order to achieve your dream, your goal, your vision, whatever that may be. Spirit is saying, listen, you're mature now. You are ready to fully understand all of the moving parts and what goes into you achieving your goals, you achieving your dreams. And so I feel like there's a big like download from the universe that's going to be happening or is happening for you right now, where everything in your life is just becoming very, very clear right now. Like your third eye, your crown chakras are just opening up. And all of the problems that you could not find solutions for these past several years, all of the things that you felt like were just being blocked in your life for all these past several years, and you tried every which solution to unblock it or fix the challenge, but it never became clear to you. The answer on why those things were being blocked is now becoming very clear to you. Okay? And there's so many examples of this. Like if you've been dealing with like a mysterious health issue, you're getting answers on what was causing that. If you have been feeling blocked financially, you're getting answers on exactly what you need to do to get unblocked or what you weren't doing before. If you have been dealing with very non-committal people and people who, you know, disrespected your boundaries and energies, you're getting like spiritual, mental, emotional clarity on why you kept attracting those people. So a ton of clarity is starting to trickle into your life right now. And I feel like you are acting as this Knight of Pentacles, moving forward, planning ahead. And you're getting a very crystal clear vision of the work that's cut out for you, what you need to do in order to really see your dream life through. Wow. Okay, let's keep shuffling. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay, 7 of Wands with the Hagalaz rune. I'm going to be completely, bluntly, 100% honest with you. This to me shows somebody with a violent temperament. Not violent, violence way too strong of a word. Someone with a very argumentative, harsh, like sort of nasty temperament. And I feel like for a lot of you, this could be a family member. Because I'll give you do I want to give that example? I'll give you an example, fine. But I'm going to censor this example so that way I don't expose who it applies to. Several weeks ago, I did a rune reading for myself, and I don't very frequently pull runes or cards for myself, believe it or not. And Hagalaz came out upright, just like this. Or I think it was in reverse, one of the two. And literally that same day, someone I'm related to started a massive fight and was just being so nasty out of nowhere. It was like a mental health episode. It wasn't even like warranted at all. And you know, I had to make the decision to back away from that family member. And the group that I frequently visited and would see that family member at. Okay, so that's how Hagalaz works. When Hagalaz the rune comes out in readings, it's giving you that sort of warning, like, hey, there might be some disruptions, there may be some interesting things you have to protect yourself over. Seven of Wands is a very specific card, specifically telling you that you're in a high position in life, okay? You are beginning to take on the responsibility of more and more success, money, glowiness, love. How do I put this? Okay, I literally am channeling so many messages directly from spirit, like spirit as a whole right now. I feel like they're just saying things in my mind's eye, in my mind's ear. And they're saying, listen, if you're watching this, I am about to bless you with more responsibility. Specifically, responsibility when it comes to managing wealth, having healthy, beautiful relationships, the success that you're wanting to manifest. So basically, spirit, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, is coming forward to give you this warning ahead of time. They are saying, like, you're unlocking this new sense of responsibility because you finally reached a level of maturity where I want you to protect these things. So everything in the universe, everything in this world is borrowed. Okay, all of the money in your bank account, in your wallet, your home, your car, your clothes, it's not really yours. It is something that you are borrowing during your time here on Earth. And then when you die, you give all those things back to the earth. Okay? And Mother Earth, Spirit, all that, they're saying, we want you to be the keeper of certain blessings. This will put you in a position of higher power and strength on this planet, which is a big responsibility, to nurture and protect, the wealth that comes in, the assets that are developing for you, the dreams, the relationships that are developing for you, and all of the responsibilities that come with it. Managing wealth is a responsibility. Having a healthy partner and possibly kids or plants or pets, a home, a car, these are all things that are now your responsibility to maintain, not neglect. And the universe is going to be bringing you in a steady stream of these things, and you may be picking up on this now because you just have that clarity dripping in through your crown chakra, like we were saying, that's giving you the answers to some of the problems that blocked this prosperity from coming in previously. Okay, so with that trickling in, you're slowly but steadily taking the actions that you need to take in order to accept and receive this increase in blessings. Okay, now, because Hagalaz came out, because the Seven of Wands came out upright, it's important for you to make sure that you are still protecting your energy. Okay, because not everybody deserves your blessings. And sometimes when you're in a position of power and strength and glowiness and success and you're in love and, life's great, that can actually really trigger some insecure people. And those insecure people then unknowingly or knowingly send you negative energy or try to get a piece of it or try to knock you down a peg psychologically. Because when they see somebody who's successful and beautiful and happy, and they are somebody who doesn't know how to source their own self-esteem and happiness, instead of doing the things that they need to do to source that self-esteem, such as doing hard things and succeeding and creating something they can be proud of, they instead have to knock other people down a peg. So these people who they admire and they view as successful, if they can somehow get them psychologically to a low point, where they're defending themselves and getting angry and getting frustrated, then they can look at that person and be like, oh, they're actually beneath me, which then raises their sense of security within themselves and self-esteem temporarily. So it's a pattern that not most people have, but a lot of people have. So Spirit's saying just keep an eye out for that. We have the sun. Yes, beautiful. See, this is blessings raining down on you. Also, there's just a creative force that's moving through you right now. So a lot of you are probably just like feeling so pulled, so called to create this and that, like just an absolute explosion of creativity coming from you. Like, I don't know, like rapid fire. You may be 1 minute writing poems, and then the next minute starting a business, and then the next minute renovating your house. And like, you just have all these ideas everywhere pouring in, and you're just taking action after action after action. And a lot of these ideas are in alignment with whatever your specific goal and dream is right now. Like the number one thing that you want to happen right now. So that's beautiful. But honestly, with the sun card here, it gives off summertime vibes, It's a nourishment that allows multiple things in your life to grow simultaneously all at once. Your love life, your finances, your health, your happiness, your appearance even, having a little glow up there. Mental health glow up, all of the glow ups, everything developing simultaneously, because that's how the nature of reality works. We're either in a growth state with everything or in a death state with everything. It's like a tree. If it has a big branch that is diseased, you need to cut the branch off, or that tree needs to let that branch go. Otherwise the whole tree is going to get diseased and eventually die. So it's like, what was the point of me saying that? It's like you're either in a growth state or where everything is blossoming all at once, or you're in a state where there's one area in your life that is in a critically weak position and it affects all the other areas, Like you can't sit here and work on being a millionaire when you're in an abusive relationship, for example. It's like that abusive relationship is draining so much energy from you. Tough chance having career success and happiness and being so happy with your self-esteem and everything else in life when one area of life is just absolutely draining you. It's not going to happen. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse right underneath that Knight of Pentacles. This is interesting. So again, I feel pulled back to talking about your family and your home life, your closest relationships, not just blood family, but also like anybody who's like really, really close to you. There could be a little bit of discourse there. Okay. For whatever reason that may be. And you may be in an interesting position right now if you're watching this where you really feel yourself beginning to, I don't know if outgrow is the right word, but how do I put this? It's like you continuously try to choose peace and love and acceptance. And there may be some individuals who have not chosen that. I'm feeling like there may have been individuals close to you who did not want you as a real life partner, or didn't want to be on your team. It's so hard to describe what I'm feeling right now. Like, if this was a romantic relationship we're talking about, which I don't think it is for most of you, but it could be for some of you. This could be a partner who like never ever ever wanted to like marry you or put your name on the house that you guys share or something like that. Like they never wanted to be a part of your team, like together, because they may have felt like, oh, well, I'm succeeding more than you are. Like I'm making all this money and blah, 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 blah. And you're at an interesting point now where you're starting to have a big glow up and you're going to be making more money. You're going to be, the more attractive one. You're going to be this, that, the third. And it's interesting because the tables have turned now and you hold more power. This could also apply to family members too, though. Family members who told you to give up on your dreams in the past, who constantly create discourse, when it comes to you and your relationships, things like that. And you never really felt like you were on the same team as those people. And you now find yourself in a position where, I don't want to say like you're proving them wrong, but it's like you're succeeding and you're glowing without them. Even if you're still in contact with them and see them regularly, it's like they're not ascending with you vibrationally. So in energy work, what I find frequently is with our closest comrades, if one person levels up, the whole squad tends to level up. You know what I mean? It's like vibrationally, you have these soul ties, really close soul ties with people. And you pass energy back and forth with them constantly. So it's like when you start doing really well in life, you'll notice the people closest to you also start doing really well in life. And vice versa, you know, if one person is heavily mourning, you're all heavily mourning. You're all, you know, going through a time of quietness and reflection. Just naturally in your own individual lives, even if you're not even talking to them about what's going on, that happens in soul ties. And so in the past, you may have had to cut the soul tie, or how do I put this? It's not that the energy cord is completely gone, because you'll always have an energy cord with people as long as you remember who they are and they exist in your reality, you know? But it's like that deep soul tie with them is not there anymore. And you find yourself in this unique position where you're starting to do better for yourself, do well for yourself. And, you know, they're not coming along for the ride. We have the 6 of Pentacles. See, this is where I thought this was going. So when you unlock a lot of blessings in life, a lot of prosperity, there's a lot of things you can do for yourself, first and foremost, to just ensure a good foundation and a good life for yourself. But then after that point, it's amazing to give the excess away through generosity. You know, like for example, if we're talking about money, it's really great to have an emergency fund saved up, pay off all your debts, you know, set up a retirement account, get some investments going. But then after that, if you keep making more money and it's like you physically don't need anything else, it's amazing to just be very, very generous with that, you know? And you may feel called to be generous with that. But it's like, do I be generous with that with the people who attack me and yet act like they're close with me? And it doesn't just have to be about money either. This could also be about love. Like, let's just say you find an amazing partner who's your absolute soulmate, and you're so excited to start a life together, move in together, get married, have babies, you know, whatever. And it's like when you're with people like that, like when you truly found somebody to love you unconditionally, you glow so much. And you have so much extra love in your heart to give away generously to people around you with favors and talk to me about anything and, you know, let me take you out. You know, it's the world just shines a little bit brighter. And it's like, well, do I want to share these blessings with the people who I need to protect myself from? We have the King of Pentacles. Wow, so many pentacles in this reading. So we're doing 9 cards, right? And we only have 7 cards out right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are pentacles. Only 2 of them are not so far. Guys, I feel like you're going to be making more money. I think that's the message here. Before December or during December, you are going to have a wealth upgrade. And the universe just wanted to give you a little pep talk on that beforehand, just to make sure that you enter this with the right mindset. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Don't do anything drastic. And especially even with Hagalas, this rune suggests not to gamble, because this can be a rune of disruptions and things not going according to plan. You know, it can show like, you know, little things popping up, you know, delays and travel, miscommunications, things like that. So you just definitely don't want to gamble or move very quickly. So for example, if you won the lottery tomorrow, not saying that you are, but if you did win the lottery tomorrow, you don't immediately want to start buying things. Sit, relax, and move slow with these new blessings that the universe is giving you. Remember, the universe is looking you in the eyes and saying, I want you to manage these blessings. Okay, I want you to maturely protect and nurture and keep growing these blessings. They don't necessarily want you to go out and spend all of the new money that you make or do all this crazy stuff. It's like, this is a massive blessing that you need to continuously nurture and water. And if you do that, it will continue to grow and grow and grow. And from that growth, you will form a cycle of abundance where you will have way more than you need. And when that happens, more and more abundance starts just sprouting out all around you. Okay? And this isn't just talking about finances. This can also happen with love and happiness and the feeling of success. So for example, in love and relationships, when your love is so powerful with someone and your happiness is so strong, your body and physical aura cannot possibly contain all of that energy. And so it just bursts out all around you, this happiness. Like maybe in your home, like let's just say you have a happy relationship. It's like you decorate it so beautifully. You create these beautiful gardens. You host these parties, which then turns into relationships happening. Maybe you have children. Maybe you don't. Maybe you have pets, plants, etc. It's like that love from that connection overflooded, and is now spreading out all around you. Or like if it is money, it's like you create a system where it's continuously growing upon itself and all your needs and wants are met, and then it continues to pull out all around you through generosity. Maybe you feel called to do like a neighborhood cleanup or donate money to your local fill in the blank, whatever. And because of your abundance of wealth, you completely alter your own community, and like that positive vibe spreads and grows. You know what I mean? Or like, let's just say your dream is to have a successful, thriving business, and universe hands you that success. It doesn't mean like, okay, I'm successful now, I can just retire and that's it. Like, no, keep watering it, because that can turn into jobs for other people. And, you literally putting food on the table for other people. And like I said, it expands all around you and creates success for other people. That is abundance. We have the High Priestess. Stay tuned in, stay connected to your spirit guides, to your ancestors, to whatever your spiritual practices are during this time. Absolutely. Number one thing you should be doing. And then we have the Six of Cups coming out right underneath that Six of Pentacles. And again, these are both cards of generosity, happiness, being blessed. Absolutely blessed, guys. This is a happy time. So I really feel like the universe just wanted to give those messages to you before December. Because up until then, and even like during December especially, it may reach a peak in December is what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing it'll grow up until then. Universe just wanted to give you some, disclosure on that to mentally prepare you for the success, so it doesn't just hit you out of nowhere and you don't know what to do. And like, say for example, you just spend all your money or just jump into something with a beautiful relationship and accidentally mess it up or something. I don't know. They just wanted to really hammer in the importance of viewing yourself as a manager of this success. Somebody who's going to protect it, keep it, and grow it. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely like this video. If you feel comfortable, comment down below what you intuitively feel like this is talking about in your life right now. I would love to hear your stories. Like, is this financial? Is this a relationship? Is this a dream or a hope or something like that? Let me know down below, and subscribe if you have not already. Okay. Thank you guys. If you want a personal reading with me, by the way, one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course. I can't talk. So go ahead and check those things out, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.